Hello techies! Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
And whatever modification you are doing, we can able to save the changes and we can download. We have the option of download also. And in the future we can use our template again by importing it. Okay, now coming into the change language. Okay, so in the change language you can see multiple languages are there. Okay, so in the real time you will not have all these languages. You will only have the languages, which is only relevant to your customer. Suppose, your customer is located in 4 countries, France, Germany, Belgium and Australia. So whatever languages which they are speaking in these countries, those languages has to be enabled. Okay, so those languages has to be enabled. So where we are enabling those languages from the back-end system. That is from the provisioning system. Got it. So when we are enabling those languages from the provisioning system, those languages will be reflecting here in the change languages. Only those languages will be there. Here, it is a demo system. By default, it is reflecting all the languages. So whatever languages you are choosing, that languages it will be showing here. As an end user from the front-end system. Okay, so this is also sometimes a requirement where some new languages you need to enable it. So where you need to enable it, you have to go into the provisioning. I will show you with the help of screenshot. Okay, now coming into the proxy. There is a concept called proxy, so I'm just ignoring this. This is not that much relevant. That is, into the compensation number format. Forms or accessibility on groups will go into the proxy. So now let's go into the proxy. So even the proxy, the part of the proxy, one of the participants he or she has told right now. The purpose of the proxy is to go into another account, another user's account, and do certain activity whenever it is required. So proxy is the tool in SuccessFactors which is used by the manager or by the user whenever there is a requirement. When the manager is not available and on manager's absence, work should not be affected. And in that case, manager will nominate a user in his absence so that that user will act as a proxy. He can perform the task by entering into the manager's account and use that particular feature. By getting the access from the particular feature, granting that access with the help of the proxy. Okay, there are certain scenarios. For example, a payroll manager, his role is to run the manager, his role is to run the payroll. But a payroll executive do the preliminary activities. So suppose, if a manager is not available at that time, what will happen? Manager will nominate the payroll executive so that particular week when the payroll has to be run or executed. So in that case, what happens? The payroll executive will act as a proxy user and he can able to run the payroll on the manager's absence on that particular week. Okay, got it. So for that purpose we have a tool called proxy management and 4 ways we can able to create the proxies. Okay, so these are the 4 methods for which we can able to go and create the proxies. Okay, so the first method, third method and the fourth method. First method, third method and the fourth method are used for configuring the proxy. Okay, so I will show you all the four methods. And the second method is the method which is the individual proxy. What is the meaning of the individual proxy without taking the help of the admin? That is the help of the admin. Any manager can able to create their own proxies. The individual, if management want. If management don't want they can restrict the proxy by without giving the proxy rights. Now, when you go here into the system, can you see the proxy tab here? No, because the reason is that the proxy tab is being disabled. Okay, so if management don't want to give the proxy access here, they can disable that tab here. Okay, so how you need to enable that tab that I will show you. So I have to go to the admin center. Okay, going into the tools. Going into the company settings. Under the company settings, can you see company system and logo setting? Can you see here? Click on this. And now you can see a lot of features are there here. Can you see here? Lot of features are showing here which are enabled. Go to Ctrl F. And just type proxy. Can you see here? Disable proxy access. Now, if you want to enable it, just uncheck it. And just try to save it. Can you see the save option here? Save company system settings. Just click on Save it. Can you see company system settings saved? Okay, just log out. And log in again. Okay, I'm logging in again. Go to the settings. Can you see this option, which has been enabled? Okay, so management want to enable. There is no option that you can only enable this tab for a particular set of user. This also question can become from the customer side. I want only for this particular department, or only for this set of users, only you want to enable. No. If you are enabling this by default, it will be applicable to all employees. If you are disabling it, it will be disabled for all employees. Okay, so now, when you are enabling it, you can see by clicking on Proxy. You can click on Assign Proxy here. So now a manager can able to create their own proxy. Suppose a manager has a direct reporting a payroll executive. So the manager has to specify that payroll executive name here. Suppose I am selecting the payroll executive name. And then I need to grant the right. So if it is running for the payroll tab, so I have to give the payroll access and I have to click on save. After clicking on save, what will happen? Alex has to proxy my account and enter into my account, and when he will enter into my account. He or she can able to see this option. Payroll will be enabled for me, but for other tabs it will be disabled. Okay, so this is the process which any individual user can able to do it from their end. If the proxy is being enabled for the individual user. Okay, here you have a start and end date. There is no impact if you are, because this is not a mandatory field, you can ignore it. Okay, these are the guaranteed features which you can able to grant the right proxy right. And you can select the proxy user. Okay, this is for me. End user site when the proxy is being enabled. Okay, that is the second method. That is the second method. If you see the first method, that is, the admin from the admin center, how it will be there. Go back here and just try to type proxy management. Can you see the proxy management here? Click on the proxy management. When you enter into the proxy management, this automatically showing it is under admin center. Can you see the admin center page? Okay, so you are into the admin center. You have admin access. So this is accessible by the admins, not by the normal end users or by the managers. Okay, so under this make assignment you can see grant. Proxy is there. So for individual users, they are only having option to give the proxy rights. Okay, but as an admin, you can specify the proxy username and the manager. The manager's manager will act as account holder, so that account holder's name you can able to mention. And you can grant the proxy right name again, which is a proxy which you want to give. That proxy you can give. And you can click on save. After this is the proxy is being given correctly or not. You can come down into the second section, look up existing proxy and you can particularly search for that particular account holder. How many proxies are connected with that account holder? Okay, so SuccessFactors has not given any limitation that one account holder will be connected with one proxy. One account holder can be connected with many proxies. Okay, one account holder can be connected with many proxies and one proxy can be connected with many account holders. Okay, so that can be possible and any admin can able to see what are the proxies which are connected. And after, once the manager returns to the job, back into the job and if the manager want to communicate to the admin that please remove the proxy. Then admin can come here and admin can remove the proxy from here. Okay, now how we will do it. That I will show you okay after how we will do it in the system. So for that I will. We have an option here where we have to download first of all the employee directory.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@upptalk.com.